position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Colorado Buffaloes. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Utes will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Colorado's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads quickly. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Alexander. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's third down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Booth. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time today. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. And I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though. And David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most. And that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that Heisman ceremony.
Still on his feet at the 45. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets rid of it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. He'll keep it himself. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Using his feet. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On the run, it's Booth. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the tight end. Try and play action. Makes the catch. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Buffaloes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab, it's Gibson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to sneak it. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Off play action on 1st down. Fires on the move. It's complete. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Shows him the stiff arm. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Utes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Makes the grab down the middle. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
To the air on 1st down. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
The RPO fired complete to the left. Turning it on. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Colorado! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play for the 40. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air on 2nd down. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to print the field position with the return. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him this time. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got his man quickly. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll use their running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs! The extra point here would tie the game.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Or will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Dances away. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. It's a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. Going downfield for the big play. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the move. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's so hard to defend these guys. You know, it's 1st and 10. Everything's available to you. You don't know if it's run or pass, and then you add in the scrambling element with the quarterback. He does a great job scrambling outside, getting outside the pocket, and then at the end of the play, not taking a hit, getting a first down, new set of downs for the offense.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Bring in the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know
there he goes! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Utes will hustle to the line.
defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a 1st down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that's why he's in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy.
He'll take it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires to the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Utes! And the beatdown has ensued. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Alexander. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Got a man. It's Clark. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, vidi, vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got him. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing.
Breaks into the open. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. And the Buffaloes are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Pulls it and fires to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're facing a 3rd down. Thompson to throw. Oh, they're after him. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted deep in his own end. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Ready to fire from the pistol. Running back searching for a hole. Plows through the defense.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he makes the catch. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sexton. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. The pull and throw off the RPO. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sexton. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. Oh, he's got some space. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now first and 10 from the 40. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the Utes want to move quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. Open space at the 25. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Utes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Softened them up with a run, and now to throw. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Thompson wants to throw. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Sexton. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Got out of trouble and throws. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. And the Buffaloes will call on their punt team. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. Makes him talk to the hand. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Jones. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Moving away from pressure. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. No matter how much college football changes, realigns,